The Bible specifically mentions different wildernesses in the book of Exodus that the Israelites traveled in after crossing the Red Sea on their journey to their camp in front of Mount Sinai. This area in Saudi Arabia is extremely mountainous with tall peaks and dry riverbeds all running in different directions. The book of Exodus specifically mentions 3 wildernesses: the wilderness of Shur, the wilderness of Sin, and the wilderness of Sinai. So where are these wildernesses? During the time when King Solomon was building ships, the Bible identifies this body of water, the Gulf of Aqaba, as the Red Sea. The Bible says in Exodus 15:22, they crossed the Red Sea and came to the wilderness of Shur. That would put the Israelites in current-day Saudi Arabia. So this area in red is a different watershed or wilderness from anything around it, going from peaks that are over 1,500 meters tall to sea level, the wilderness of Shur. In the book of Numbers, it says they crossed the Red Sea and traveled for 3 days in Etham. It is not clear why Exodus and Numbers use different names, but maybe Etham is a bigger, larger area than Shur, making Shur a part of Etham. So maybe the wilderness of Shur might be a smaller wilderness, while the area of Etham would make up a much larger geographical area. Geographically, this whole area has mountains and valleys all running to the beach and to the Red Sea. The next wilderness the Israelites enter is the wilderness of Sin. This green area is one large wilderness. This is the way the water flows in this wilderness. Okay, there really is not a river that is flowing, but if it rained hard enough, water would flow in this direction. From the eastern top of Jebel Mekla to the sea is some 180 kilometers. This makes up one wilderness, the wilderness of Sin. Next is the wilderness of Sinai. The wilderness of Sinai is where the Israelites camped for almost a year. The water in this orange area all flows to the city of Tabuk. Let's call this the Tabuk watershed. But a very small part of this wilderness could very easily be called the wilderness of Sinai. In Exodus 19:2, it says they camped in front of the mountain. So as they camped, they were in front of Mount Sinai. This is the view of Jebel Mekla from the east, in the very wilderness of Sinai. This is the only spot in this whole area that you get this expansive view of Jebel Mekla. So here in Saudi Arabia, the physical land fits the biblical witness: the wilderness of Shur, the wilderness of Sin, and the wilderness of Sinai.